Again, welcome back to Java Programming Language course. This is Unit 1, Lecture number 6. Our main objective is to explain the basic syntax of a Java program, also how to use the sound Java programming style, and document programs properly. So every Java program or a standalone application consists of a class name, the main method, statements, statement terminator, reserved words, comments, and also the blocks. So first, what is a class name? Here we said every Java programs must have at least one class. As we saw in our previous lab work, every Java standalone application or applet must have a main class. Normally, the main class is the name of the Java file. So for example, here we have a program that would display a message, welcome to Java. Our main class name is called a welcome and it's the same as the file name. So here again, we said every Java programs must have at least one class. Now in the future, we may have a large programs whereby we have to create our own classes. So we may have one Java program which have more than 10, any amount of classes we need. Now, each class will have a name. By convention, the class names start with an uppercase letter. Now, it doesn't matter. You can start with a lowercase. It's not an error. So in this example, we have a class name, welcome. And that's the main class of this Java program. So the name of the file again will be welcome.java. Now, inside the main class, we have the main method. Again, this Java program is standalone application. So we have a main method. Now in Java applet, we don't have a main method. So with the standalone application Java, the execution starts at the main method. And now in the main method, the only expression we have here is system.out.println. And we use this println method to print something on our screen. Here we are writing a console application. So welcome to Java will be on a console application. So next is the main method, which we said the line 2. So line 2 defines the main method. Now, in order to run a class, the class must contain a main method or method name main. The program is executed from the main method, as we said. Next, we have the statement. Normally, a statement will represent an action or a sequence of actions. For example, here we have a statement system.out.println, welcome to Java. The action here is that we are going to print the string welcome to Java on our screen using the println method. So a statement will represent an action or a sequence of actions. Now the statement system.out.println, welcome to Java, in the program below is a statement to display the greeting welcome to Java in our screen. Next, every Java program have what we call the statement terminator, which is the semicolon. So we look at our statement again, system.out.println, welcome to Java. We end the statement with semicolon. Now we don't end the function, the main function or the main class with a semicolon. Only statements we end with a semicolon. Also in Java, we have reserved words. A reserved words in any programming language is a word that have meaning to that programming language. So for example, the keyword public, it has a meaning to Java. So I can, again, declare variable or any identifier and use the keyword or the reserved words. We also use the term keywords. It's also the reserved words. So here we say reserved words or keywords are words that have a specific meaning to the compiler and cannot be used for other purposes in the program. So for example, when the compiler sees the word class, it understands that the word after class is the name of the class. So here we have the keyword or reserved word class. After class, we have the name of the class. We also have a public static void. Now in Java, void means the method doesn't expect a returning value. Now, if the method is expecting a returning value, if we write int here, that means the returning value is integer, a whole number, or double means it's a decimal number. So here, public means any element in this program can have access or can see the main method. Static means any method that doesn't depend on a class or object, then it's a static. And void again means return. We shall go through all these keywords again in our future lectures. Also, we have what we call the blocks. So in our program, we have two blocks. Public class text, we have an open curly brace and close set. Open and close, that's one block. Now in the main method also, we have a block, open and close. So we will call the public class text block as a class block, and also the main method area as a method block. So a block normally is a pair of braces in a program. It forms a block that groups the components of a program. So we can see the public class test. We have a class block because we have the brace open and close. So that form the whole group. In the main method, we also have a brace open and close. So that's the method block. Also in Java, we have a special symbols. Example given here, it can be open and close braces, parentheses, square brackets, forward slash. For example, a double forward slash means something to Java, which is a comment. What follows after two forward slashes means a single line comment. We also have an open and close double quotation marks. This means whatever is inside the double quotation marks is a string. Then we saw the semicolon, which we use to end the statement. So this again, special symbols, and it has a meaning to Java. So here we have our brace, open and close. We have two pairs, one for the class name welcome, and the other is the main method, open and close and open and close. So that's again the methods. We also have parentheses. Normally we use the parentheses for the methods or functions. So whatever is in the parentheses will be the message that the function will use. For example, println method, it uses the message welcome to Java to do its work. In this case, we are going to display that message on a screen. So next we have a comment. A comment is something that the compiler will ignore or the interpreter will ignore. So for example, here, this program prints welcome to Java. This is a typical English language. So Java doesn't understand, compiler doesn't understand this. But because we start with a comment, the compiler will ignore everything. Anything that comes after a comment cannot be compiled. The Java compiler will ignore it. Also, we have, as we said, we have double quotation. A double quotation, normally we have a strings. Here, for example, welcome to Java is a string because it's in double quotations. And also, always when we write a program, it's good to have appropriate comment. For example, a comment of the person who developed the program or writes the program, what the program is doing, what date it was developed. If this is for a class work, we can also include the class code or the class name, or the instructor, the professor's name. So here we said include a summary at the beginning of the program to explain what the program does. Also its key features. If you have any supporting data structures, you can include it, and any unique techniques it uses. Possible, you should include your name, your class section, the instructor name, the date, and also a brief description at the beginning of the program. So naming conventions, here we say always choose a meaningful and descriptive names. What we mean here is that, for example, if I declare variable, a variable is a memory location. If I declare variable and I want to store exams test score. If I name the variable X or Y or balance, we don't know the content. So always again, it's not wrong, it's correct, but it's always advisable that we should have a meaningful name. For example, I have a variable I want to store as final exams score. So I may name the variable final exam score or final score. So that should be a meaningful name. Always we want to name our functions or method and also the variables in kind of a meaningful name that can express what the program is doing. Also, proper indentation is good for readability, to be able to read the code more easy. It's more organized. So indentation and spacing. So here we have different types of block styles. The first is up to you. If you think having the class name, then underneath you open and close your parentheses. And method also the same thing, you open and close. Or you can have the curly brace in the same line. Public class test, we have the brace, then we close it. The main method, we also have a brace in front that we close. Or we can move it to the next line. This is up to you. We call the first one next line style because we move the brace to the next line. Or here we call the end of line style. After we have our class name or the method name, the curly brace will start in the same line. So that will be the conclusion of these lectures. So in these lectures, again, we focus on the basic syntax of Java, and hopefully we'll see in the next lecture. Thank you.